Hi, and welcome back. Attorney Steve Vondran here, licensed to practice law in California and Arizona. This video is about global e-business, one in a series of videos, and this one in particular is about picking a good name for your company. All right, let's get down to business. We're going to be talking in this video about certain things that you need to consider when you're picking a name for your company. A lot of people think that you just dive in, pick whatever name comes to the top of your head, get your website, and you're off and running. That may be great, and in some cases that may work. This video is going to talk about some of the more prudent things you can do to try to keep yourself out of trouble before you get off the launching pad here. So let's take a look at this video. Okay, so this is a quick and dirty video. It's not going to work in all circumstances, but this is one quick way to, before you choose a name, to kind of look it up and see if maybe you're choosing a good name. So let's go with a good place to start is Google. Once you have a concept for your business that you want to start, your global e-business international online empire, just type it into Google. It's the first thing I consider. In this case, we're going to use my wife is really into beach, making beach items, painting beach items, and doing that. So let's create her a website today. I'm going to surprise her. So I'm going to do beach. She likes this thing, Beach by Lisa, we'll call it, okay? So we'll see if we can build her a company today and have her all surprised by the time I get back. One thing I'm going to do when I'm searching a new company is I'm just going to put the name of the company in quotes. You can see I've done that here in quotes, Beach by Lisa, and let's search and see what comes up. This will give you sometimes a real good indication if somebody else is already using your name, in which case you might want to reconsider. You don't have to. There may be certain circumstances where it would be appropriate to use a name even though somebody else appears to be using it. But you want to know what in what ways are they using it, how are other people using your name, so forth and so on. So here I type in Beach by Lisa because that's kind of the company name I have in mind for her. And so you can look here and you can see something on goodreads.com, Snake Beach by Lisa. Well, that doesn't sound like a conflicting mark. You got Snake Beach by Lisa, featured property, Pirate Ship Beach by Lisa. Let's click on that real quick just to check that out. Make sure there's nothing conflicting here. And what you see there is, well, it looks like a picture of like a pirate ship. And scroll down, it says Pirate Ship by Lisa Holworth. So that's probably not going to be a problem. So I just go back and say, well, that doesn't look to be like any type of problem here as far as like a trademark infringement type of thing. So you just kind of look it through and see what else comes up there. Is there anything else that looks like it might be infringing? In other words, would somebody be upset if I started Beach by Lisa? Is somebody going to send me a letter saying, what are you doing? I already own this company. It's my trademark. You can't use it. That's really what you're looking for, is these sort of potential conflicts where somebody might come get you. So I don't really see anything here. So next, what I like to do is just go to GoDaddy. That's where I buy domain names. There's many different places you can buy them. But say you come here and you say, well, you know, I want to search now and see if the domain that I'm considering is even available. Let's go Beach by Lisa, and you say, is that available? It's good to check because sometimes if it's taken, well, you would go and look up, well, who's got beachbylisa.com? There must be a potential conflict there. So here I don't see any conflict. So I see that you can get the .com, you can get the .net. The .org is available, so a lot of it's available. But you do see over here the .co. So it looks pretty wide open. So that makes me feel better that maybe I'm not infringing on somebody. And you can see here you could add them all if you wanted to and get yourself you know, some extra domains. But you know, I'd probably just buy this domain here. You know, continue to registration and whatnot. And I won't put you through all the misery on that. But then let's just say you go, okay, now I feel good that that is a name that's probably available. Let's come in here. Next place I would go, in case you didn't see this, is USPTO. All you got to do is type in USPTO into your browser and you'll see this site will come up. I usually click on the trademarks link. It takes you to a site that allows you to search your trademark, search your mark, and see if anybody's using it. So this is one place I go and look. If somebody's already got a registered trademark on Beach by Lisa, oh, I probably don't want to go and start a Beach by Lisa. That's just me. Like I said, there may be some differentiating characteristics, but you know, let's just look. If I look Beach, well, I don't know why my search is expired here, but let's go back to the beginning then. So let's go USPTO. You come here to the United States Patent and Trademark Office. I'd come here to trademark in the trademark search, basic word search, and then if I search Beach, well, of course I'm going to find all sorts of things that come up. You know, some things that probably you wouldn't want to get. Beach Dashel, Beach Bum, Beach Music, Beach Comber, Skinny Beach. So there's a whole bunch of things that you'd probably want to stay away from, and by the way, those domains are probably taken. So, you know, what I would do is I would go Beach by Lisa, which would be the specific name that I would eventually seek a trademark on if I was going to seek a trademark on, and I don't see any records there. This is, you know, it says no records were found. So, you know, it says here that you're probably okay, that you don't see any. You know, that doesn't mean that there's not a trademark application pending. We don't know, but this gives me a good idea that I feel pretty good about Beach by Lisa, so I'm probably going to go ahead and secure that domain name that I showed you on the other page. I've checked a basic Google search, which would be considered somewhat akin to a common law search for trademarks. I've checked the United States Patent and Trademark Office. I checked the domains. I feel pretty good that this is probably a safe site, a safe name that's not going to get me sued. Like I said, no guarantees, but this is just a quick, dirty, quick, easy way to check. A lot of people just go right to filing a corporation. That's, by the way, the other thing I would have done is, in this case, let's say we're talking a California corporation, I would go to California Secretary of State, check that out, and they have, you can look up the business entities. There's a business search right here, and you could look up corporation and limited liability. I'd probably do both. But I go Beach by Lisa, see if there's any California corporations. No. So again, I feel pretty good that this is a good name, so that's the one I'm going to register, that's the one I'm going to go with, and I feel good about starting a global e-business empire. Okay, so hopefully we gave you some good ideas here about picking a good name, and hopefully those are some things that will help you get off and running on the right foot as you seek global e-business domination. Attorney Steve, and we'll be back with more videos in this series. Thank you for your time and your attention.
Bye-bye.